Hello and welcome to this edition of Reston Today. I'm Andy Sigle, your host. As the new school year begins, did you know that over 30% of students in Fairfax County are eligible for free and reduced price meals? This month, we find out how our community comes together to support families in need. RA is always looking for ways to help ensure the safety and efficiency of our workers. The new spider crawler does just that while enabling RA staff to keep Reston's trees looking great. And over 230 participants came across the finish line and showed their Reston spirit at the Reston Kids Triathlon. Please stay with us. Over 30% of Fairfax County's public school students are eligible for free and reduced price meals. What does this imply? That on any given day, there are families in our neighborhoods who may be struggling to make ends meet. The children in these families are at risk of hunger and/or poor nutrition. This is a significant issue in a county as wealthy as ours. Today, we had a chance to hear more on the issue from Cornerstone's Kerrie Wilson.
Welcome to Reston Interfaith, now Cornerstones, where our community has just collected 2,600 backpacks, school supplies, and gift cards for new shoes so that children will have their best foot forward when they step on the bus for the new school year. Our mission extends even further to answer needs for food, shelter, affordable housing, quality childcare, and other services. The challenge of living in such a great region, rich in opportunity, is that we rarely see the need just below the surface. Men and women sleeping in the woods, families with children in their cars on suburban streets. Can you imagine in Fairfax County, a single mom with 2 children earning minimum wage would need to work more than 130 hours a week to afford to pay the rent on a 2-bedroom apartment? At Cornerstones, we are changing that picture for our neighbors. Reston's founder, Robert E. Simon's goal of an inclusive community and housing options for low-wage workers, for those just starting out and those who want to retire here, is our cornerstone. Since we began our work 43 years ago, more than 250,000 men, women, and children have found the support and hope they needed here. Join us. You can be a cornerstone in your community.
The spider crawler. This is the new machine that is making our arborists safer and significantly more effective in taking care of our beautiful trees. Here's Liz Badley with more details.
Climbing trees when we were younger seemed like a piece of cake, but we weren't usually climbing over 70 feet in the air, carrying sharp tools and heavy equipment. But that's exactly what our arborists did, up until a few months ago, that is. This is our new dual basket Crawler 78 spider lift. This 8,700-pound diesel engine spider lift allows our arborists to increase our range for pruning and basic tree work, as well as allowing them to get through gates and tight places without damaging property. With a working height of 78 feet and a side reach of 40 feet, our arborists will be easy to spot when working on trees and doing other building maintenance throughout Reston.
Swimming, biking, and running. The annual Reston Kids Triathlon was an amazing event to watch. These kids showed their passion and excitement throughout the course of the day. Tournament director Larry Butler gives us an inside look at this great event.
We're here at the 3rd annual Reston Kids Triathlon, put on by Reston Association of the Y, Reston. And I'm going to go over here and talk to some of these kids about this event who I think had a good time. Did you have a good time? Yeah! What we're trying to do is get kids to learn a life sport, whether it's swimming, biking, or running, something that they'll do for the rest of their lives and makes them a healthier person. Kind of get them off the couch and get them out the door and, doing those fun things that, frankly, most kids like to do, and doing it in this, structured environment where they're with a lot of their peers and there's a lot of camaraderie that they get from doing a race like this. Well, here in Reston, we've got 15 outdoor pools, we got 52 tennis courts, 55 miles of pathways. So there's a lot for kids to do here to maintain a healthy lifestyle, to engage in physical activities. And, we try to encourage that through programming, conducting events like this with a lot of our partner groups, whether it's the Y, RCC, and others. It's just another example of how things are done in Reston, where groups come together, partnership on an event and things. And you can tell by the enthusiasm that's here today and the excitement on the kids, particularly when they're at the pool. And what we're hoping is that these kids that do the Kids Triathlon will someday perhaps do one of the other 2 triathlons here in Reston that are also very community-supported events. They look forward all summer to doing this, and we're glad we can put it on and help support them in a healthy lifestyle.
I'm Andy Sigle. That's all the time we have. Thanks for joining us for this edition of Reston Today.